Hey, real quick, what you're about to watch is 6 of my friends trying to spot the difference between iPhone 13 Pro footage and Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K footage. Now, they sent me like a full analysis and I couldn't fit it all into this video. So if you want to see the full uncut version of this video, then make sure you're a channel member. There's a join button right below this video. Click it, sign up. It's only a few bucks a month and you'll get access to uncut versions of all of my videos. Okay, let's start the video. Well, I did it. I traded in the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra for the iPhone 13 Pro. I'm not gonna go into all of the reasons why I switched. If you want to know about why I switched, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll make a video about it. But when it comes down to it, really, the iPhone is just better for filmmakers. I'm not saying that Samsungs are bad for filmmaking. That is not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying I get more options with the iPhone when it comes to accessories and apps, because along with that 10-bit ProRes that you get, that we've talked about before on this channel, you also get the LiDAR sensor, which opens up a whole new world of things that you can do with the phone, like 3D scanning and camera tracking and motion capture and just all sorts of really cool stuff. Here's the only problem. To use a lot of those apps like the camera tracking with CamTrack AR and other apps, you need to use kind of this stock camera out of the iPhone. You can't use cinematic mode, you can't use Filmic Pro and all that stuff. So that kind of leaves us with the question, can you intercut footage from an iPhone with, say, the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K? This is a question that's going to become very, very important in the near future. So what I did was created a little sequence, just 4 shots. 2 of the shots were from the iPhone 13 Pro and 2 of the shots were with the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K. And I sent that little sequence off to a few friends of mine to see, 1, if they could tell the difference, and 2, is the difference big enough that it would be distracting in a normal video? Here's what they had to say.
Now, in this shot here, I feel like everything is in one spot and it's pretty clear. And I just feel like the iPhone is putting everything in focus.
I think 1 and 4 may be the iPhone just because they seem a little bit more contrasty to me.
I'm gonna say this is the Blackmagic cam.
I'm gonna go with shot number 1 as being the iPhone.
I think numbers 1 and 4 are iPhone.
I think this is number 1. I think number 1 is the iPhone 13.
That is definitely the iPhone.
I do feel like this one is the Pocket 6K.
I'm gonna say 2 is the phone.
Shot number 2, Blackmagic.
I think number 2 is the Pocket 6K.
It's definitely the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 6K.
I feel like this is the Pocket 6K.
I'm going to take a guess that this is phone 2, just from the darks.
Shot number 3, Blackmagic.
And I think 2 and 3 are pocket cameras.
Let's say number 3, I think, is the iPhone 13, and if it is a hell of a phone.
The third one is definitely the Blackmagic.
This has more light in it, and I do feel like this one's the iPhone.
And this one, to me, looks more like a normal camera shot.
And then shot number 4, iPhone.
And number 4 is the Pocket 6K.
And then the 4th one is the iPhone.
So the consensus seems to be that yes, you can tell the difference between iPhone footage and Pocket 6K footage. But is it too much of a difference? Is it too distracting?
No, in fact, it's so difficult to tell. The only way that I'm trying to be able to tell is the focal length and the f-stop on the camera lenses. But I looked at these on my 5K monitor and I feel like it was really tough on that as well. And obviously looking at here on an iPad, doesn't really seem like it's that much easier.
They all look really good and they look good together. So I don't think that there's any reason why you couldn't use iPhone clips with the Blackmagic camera.
Given that this goes up on YouTube, which is going to massively compress everything anyway, I don't think most part anybody's going to notice.
It's only when you start pixel peeping, you start really looking into it, can you see the differences? I think for certain shots it could be distracting. For most shots, I don't think anyone's really going to notice or really care all that much.
Quality-wise, there's not like a huge apparent difference in any of these shots, and I think they could easily be cut together.
So when you tell me to compare footage between an iPhone and a DSLR or a cinema camera, it's you think this is going to be easy because mostly because of the size of the sensor. However, lately companies like Apple, for example, have been developing so much the cameras. It's difficult, man. I thought it was going to be easier. Yet I'm here struggling.
I kind of came to the same conclusion. Yes, you can absolutely tell the difference between iPhone footage and Blackmagic footage, but that's only if you know what you're looking for and you're kind of pixel peeping. Other than that, it's very hard to tell the difference, especially if you're very intentional with your composition and your exposure and your color grading. If you can do that right, then in the context of a story, if you're just watching a normal video, you can absolutely intercut footage with an iPhone and a Pocket 6K. Now, in all fairness, I did a lot of color grading to this footage. I did a lot of work on this footage to get them to match, which is why I am so happy that I have a computer from today's sponsor, Puget Systems. Because Puget Systems doesn't just build PCs, they build PCs that are tailor-made for exactly what you do. You hop on a call with them, you explain to them your workflow and the types of projects that you work on, and then they build a system that'll do exactly what you need it to do when you need it to do it. I've had my system for coming up on 18 months now, and this thing is a beast. Not only has it made my workflow faster, but it's also allowed me to dive into the world of visual effects, which I never imagined loving as much as I do. So if you're a video editor or a gamer or an engineer or anybody who relies on your computer as much as I do, make sure you click the link in the description. Sign up for a call with Puget Systems today. Those guys are super cool, super knowledgeable, and they'll definitely get you started on the right track. Thank you so much, Puget Systems, for sponsoring this video. Now let's wrap things up. I'm honestly a little bit surprised at the outcome of this video. I thought that maybe it would be a little bit easier to tell the difference between the iPhone footage and the Pocket 6K footage. I didn't think that it would really take knowing exactly what to look for and pixel peeping in order to figure it out. But I am very, very happy that that's the case, because this once again opens my world up to be able to do more. Because I just figured out that you can import Camtrack AR data, which is from your phone, into Unreal Engine, which is going to come very, very much in handy in my next episode of Scenes. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching.